Expression can be kind of as raw and it should be as raw as you want it to be. It should be an instinctive thing. Making art or music with the means you have available to you, you know, the raw, primal things are the best. It feels like he's discovering things for the first time, you know, discovering mediums for the first time, or trying out a colour relationship, or anything like that. I think that's what's really exciting about it. And I saw there's a piece, actually, where is it? I don't know where it is, I think it's over here. It's quite a long way over here. I saw it in a book, and I really liked the way it seemed like he was basically making it up as he went along. But that's what's interesting about it. It's watching his train of thought and watching the piece grow. That's the way my favourite kind of art is made. It almost leads you rather than you leading it. You know, the paint, you just kind of follow the line. This was the first Paul Klee piece that I saw, and it made me want to try stuff out. It was almost like we'd been following the same or a similar train of thought. I've kept sketchbooks since I was really young, so probably as young as I could hold a pen. There's hundreds of these kind of pages where they, you know, where it's more, you know, where they're filled for hours. It's hugely important to my life and actually helps me kind of function. You know, function normally, whatever that means. There are things as mundane as shopping lists, but then, you know, there'll be like an element of a shopping list that then, you know, turns into a whole painting, you know. It's cool to kind of get lost in art and be led to the point of obsession and fixation. There's so many moods in Paul Klee's work, it's almost contradictory. It's like sometimes he's really obsessive about certain things, and you can imagine him almost being so into it he would start to go a bit crazy, and then other times he's completely calm and you know, like something like that. You know, it's actually called harmony. But yeah, it's funny. There's such a range of emotion in his work. I think it's quite easy for people to feel like art is inaccessible. You just feel you can't identify with it, and secondly that you could never do anything that was technically that proficient. But to me, things like that don't really mean as much as a lot of Paul Klee stuff, which is quite instinctive, and somehow I feel like it has a lot more life to it. He's got a sort of an enthusiasm which is sort of bordering on childlike. I think more than any other artist, I think with Paul Klee, and especially when you see it right in front of you as well, when you see a whole body of his work, it could really send you in any direction.